right, we are back with another video. That's a lot of moving parts on this Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I didn't eat no taco. I ate a taco last night, if you know what I'm saying. So now we're back with some more tea of this funky Dineva and Flame Monroe saga. The jealousy range of Flame Monroe is showing up tonight. I got to get into it. So I was minding my own business doing the show. I get an update that Flame Monroe have recorded yet another video trying to expose Flame Monroe. So in Funky, he did a video, said that Tasha K called him and said, hey, can you have a conversation with Flame? And I'm going to record it. And Flame was like, Funky was like, okay, I'll do the conversation with Flame. And then Tasha said, can I record it for the culture? And Funky was like, no, this should not be recorded. And Flame said, it should be recorded. You say everything else publicly. Why you can't do this and record this publicly? So he hung up the phone. So he went and he dragged Flame Monroe and said that Flame Monroe, he have no beef with Flame. He said that Flame Monroe went to the Breakfast Club and pandered to the straight community, and he felt like it was dangerous towards the community. That's what fucking Dineva said. So we get into his rant, said he don't have no beef. He said he regret answering Tasha K phone call, but that's the same Tasha K that been sued to record people. So how you not know that Tasha should get down? So I was minding my own business, and I said, wait, Flame going to respond because Flame is on TGIF, and she's going live with Al and Claudia all this week. So let me wait before I rush to the live and see if she's going to pop on. So I'm with my producers. We on station here. They're the fly on the wall, and we just waiting. I said, no, Flame going to go. And then poof, Flame went. I got my notification because what I've noticed that if you are actively on YouTube, it's going to notify you. And I live and breathe on YouTube, baby. I got me a tent like them homeless people that be in Texas or that be in LA. I have a tent right here on YouTube. And it will notify you because you watching. And it Flame popped on. We recorded it. We listening to it. And Flame was like, listen, guys, you all got it wrong. I did an exclusive interview with Tasha K. And on Thursday, it's all going to make sense that what Funky is saying is a lie, and I'm going to tell the truth. And it did not just start with Breakfast Club. That's a lie. It didn't start with Breakfast Club because somebody said on Breakfast Club we fell out. No. So she said we're going to go at it this Thursday. It's going to wake up the streets. Then Flame said she's going to do a comedy show, and Tasha K is going to open up. But my thing is, where's the comedy show going to be at? Because somebody send me the information. Let me see if I can hop on the flight to see Tasha K in action. Can y'all send me the information? Producer, this is what y'all need to be sending me, because y'all be sending me stuff that don't be making no sense. This the tea I've just been on my own. I'm getting it before y'all send it to me, because I just live and breathe on YouTube. So make sure y'all send me that show, because I would like to see Tasha K on stage doing the stand-up and see her reaction. Because me personally, I've seen some of Flame Monroe set. She's just not that funny. Like, in order for me to like really laugh, when I saw her at the comedy club in Chicago, I had to be drunk, and I was able to laugh at her jokes because I was drinking about 3 or 4 shots of Hennessy. So if I'm sober, I can't get a laugh. Like Monique, I can watch her soberly and laugh and get my life. But Flame, I literally have to be drunk. So, but she said that Tasha K will be opening up for her on stage. All right, that's what she said. So we're diving in. She said, I'm going to open up for her on stage, that they're going to be having a conversation live on the air. And I said, well, wait a minute, you're going to have a conversation live on the air with Tasha? What are you talking about? So everybody, we assume that she was going to talk about it live on her show. Right now, she said, no, I'm getting ready to go on TGIF. And that's like, okay, well, I'm about to be on TGIF. I'm going to be in the comments. I'm going to be nosy to see what's going on. Because I watched last night episode. I didn't watch it live. I actually watched last night episode when it was already off air. So I said, I'm going to watch it tonight, because I want to know what's going on. And obviously, Funky Dineva is going through it. Now, shout out to Michelle ATLN Brown. Make sure y'all send it to Michelle ATLN. This woman is leading the charge because she's on Instagram, and she admitted and said that, yes, Funky got fired from Fox O. And I've said the same thing. And of course, we're looking like Dumb and Dumber, and we're not Dumb and Dumber. We're very intelligent people. We're calling it what it is. You can't tell me that this man did not get fired. So I'm going to Michelle's Instagram, and some of fucking Dineva handlers or his defenders, his people was in there saying that y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all are messy. Y'all are this and that. But ain't no man of that did get fired would not be going on this rant. He's pissed because he thought that he could control Fox. So he thought that he was Fox. So he thought he was the face of Fox. So no, he's not. And he literally got out and you lied. You're lying. You lied about getting fired. So we exposed the lie as well as will Michelle ATL Brown. She exposed it too. And we've been applying pressure on the internet, and that's why you see much of Funky going live, because this is good for the audience, because when you get fired and you got to prove a point, you're going to post as much content as possible. So this is good for the audience. This is good for the streets, to feed the streets. But while we feed in the street, I'm going to feed it with truth that addict that they call Funky got fired. And I stand on that. And if he tell what I said is wrong, he can sue. But you can't sue because you said that Flame Monroe called you an addict and a meth head. She also said it too. So are you going to sue her as well? So when we get to these details and he really thought that they was just going to just give him everything. I was like, no, brother, we the boss. You could be replaced. And they replaced them. And they said, your service is no longer needed. This reminded me of Milan Christopher when he had a contract with Love and Hip Hop, and he demanded they pay him $5 million. And they laughed at him and said, your service is no longer needed. You will not come back for the next season. And he was like, oh, they didn't want to negotiate. No, they said fired you because you trying to be stupid. And guess what? Now where he's at on bingo, playing with himself and sleeping with young boys. So let's get back to Funky Dineva and Claudia. While he's promoting TGIF, they're eating it up. Now they're working with Tasha K. They're having negotiations to allow Tasha K to be on TGIF. That apparently Tasha is talking with Fox Soul, and they're highly interested of getting Tasha K to host the following week. So this is a good strategy for Tasha, because Tasha is a streaming genius, right? She got numbers despite her infamous, despite her lie. People numbers go up because when she was over there on Fox Soul, her segments was the highest segment ever. It was higher than Monique. So that woman was bringing in a number. So she's going over there and she's going to be doing good. And they're looking into like YouTubers and skills to bring people on, because I think it would be great because we stream people. Now we have been going live, showing these people that we can do this. And I think Funky think that he's the only gay person that can do it. It's plenty different gay people that can do what you do. You're not doing something so out this world that another gay person can't do it. So stop it. Stop with the gay card. That ain't gonna work. All right? You as a whole addict. And I'm glad that Foxo got an addict off that show. That's my whole purpose. I'm glad you gone. Now, what you're going to do is cry and do it. Now, you can't eat off of this and make the biggest amount of money this year is to continue to go live when Fox Soul go live. When TGIF go live, you'll continue to go live. You make all the money, all the super chats, all the cash apps. You can eat this week. You can eat every single week. And I wouldn't allow, Funky, this is me, I wouldn't allow Flame to get under you. You don't go live. You should do it again. You did it Monday. Tuesday, if you got 14,000 on Monday, you should get about 20,000 views today. 20,000 live viewers. I think that you should get drunk. You should go and do that booger sugar, because you're going to do that anyway, and go live. You watching, you ain't got nothing else to do but get high and play with yourself, your dog pooping all in your apartment. You might as well go ahead and go live. You ain't doing nothing else. Because Michelle ATL, she went over there, baby, this is messy. I'm gagging. She went over there, and she gave Flame Monroe $100 super chat. So I'm here for the mess. I'm here watching. And I will be going live right after TGIF. We're going to be doing a TGIF review because I'm interested. Now I'm a part of it. Okay? And I'm going to be waking it up. We're going to be talking about Claudia, Al, and we're going to be talking about Flame on, which I can't stand her. And the reason why we fell out, because she listened to Maddie. Somehow, you don't get along with my sister. First of all, that ain't no sis. A sis don't be telling another woman to lick her man parts last time I checked. A sis don't be telling a black woman to go lick their male parts, but then you want to be sis on a Wednesday, but on a Tuesday night, you wanted Tasha K to lick your man part. You ain't no sis. I'm not calling you no sis. A sis would not be using a woman's restroom and to be able to use it for content and drag a woman when she having a crisis. That ain't no sis. So if you felt some type of way, Flame Monroe, that I dragged T.S. Money, go right away and be with it. She don't too busy care about you, Flame, because she believed that you ain't really for the conversation, sis. She believed that you were flip-flopper. And when y'all did a show, sis, she felt like, no, you cannot call me a man. And you, Flame Monroe, said you can call me a man. It doesn't bother me. And that's why you ain't been back over there with T.S. Madison. And she feels some type of way because I called Oliver and them. They feel some type of way that you teaming up with Tasha K. You think T.S. Madison like that? No. Sus. Since we talking about being a sus, so let me pull out my wig and my dress. I'll pull it out. My grandmother got plenty dresses I can put on right now, and I can put her wig on. We made Tyler Perry famous. Why I can't do it? Okay, sis. So you can't get mad. Then Flame was mad because Armand Wiggins was dragging her when she did her roast, and she was mad that I made fun of her too. I don't care. It was not funny. So I have a right to talk about it. You don't control me just because you came in the chat, just because you did all this time. You don't control me. You never came on the show. You never gave me free tickets to your show. So my loyalty is not with you. Sit down. Take that wig off. Let's have a conversation as men. And I'm going to tell you as a man, you don't control me. You from Chicago, I'm from Chicago. You was raised in Chicago back in the 70s. I was raised back in the 90s. So I have a right to give my opinion. You went to T.S. Madison. Y'all was gossiping about me, and I called you out on it, heifer. And if you mad about it, go on over there to TGIF and sit there with those people. You ain't going to be a permanent host because you don't bring the numbers. You there for a week just to get on the Funky Dineva skin. They trying to make him crash out, and which is working. And they're going to get another black woman up there, another man up there that's more gifted and more talented than you. You're all outdated. Go to a nursing home. Go sing for the residents. Because you're not that talented or gifted. You don't bring the numbers. I went onto your YouTube channel. You have 400 people in the chat. We get the same amount of numbers. Heifer, have several seats. You might as well get on the phone with Funky Dineva. That's probably why you want to be on the phone with Funky Dineva, because you want the clout. Nobody's checking for you. The last time you did a comedy show, you put your car, you and Tiffany Haddish put your car on fire so you can go viral, and that didn't work. Because you tried to pretend like other trans women wanted you gone and put your car on fire. You and Tiffany Haddish got drunk, and y'all went and lit the car on fire to go viral. And it didn't work. You still back on YouTube. Why you ain't getting your own stand-up comedy special on Netflix? Because you're not that funny. You don't bring in the numbers, honey. Heifer. You don't bring in the numbers. So why are you mad? Your children is ashamed of you putting on that wig. But you have to beg your babies, I got to do this because this is how Daddy pay the bills. I got to be a woman to feed you. So eat that. Your children don't want to be around you and put on that wig. What happened with me and Funky Dineva? I'm glad you asked me that question. Funky Dineva, brother or friend, he posted something on Facebook, was trashing Funky Dineva. I said, can you come on the show? Let's talk about it. As a host, Funky, instead of that person, Funky emailed me from his email address. That's my brother. We just playing. You messy S word, you messy F word, blah, 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 blah. I responded, hold on, you addict. I'm not the one to play with. You get high on dope. We are not the same. You just a crackhead with a platform. That's why you don't have the elevation, because as soon as you get all that money, you smoke it up. Just like your daddy died and he OD'd. Y'all ain't nothing but a family full of crackheads. Then when your daddy died from crack, you couldn't pay for the funeral because you smoked it up. You can lie to them women that view you and they don't give a damn about you, because if you say something to piss them off, you an F word, an S word, and an addict. So don't play with me. I'm not the one to be played with. You can entertain them black women all day and they just look at you as a clown. Soon when you step out of order with them, you an F, an S, and an A. Know that. Understand that. You're nothing but a clown to them, and you know it. That's why you want to take off the wig. That's why you want to brag about you being an accountant and so educated. Because you know the game. But you know, in order to keep them lights on and for you to stay in that high, expensive apartment in Florida, you got to put on the wig and be ignorant. They don't want to see you educated. They don't want to see no educated black man. They want to see a fool, ignorant black man. They don't want to see you breaking out with big words. They want to see you ignorant. And you know it. They don't give a damn about them degrees. So I'm going to talk about it. And if you mad, be mad at your mama for birthing an addict, and she was a trash woman because she married an addict husband, and you saw your daddy getting high, and you duplicated that same trauma. That's your fault. Blame your trashy mama and your drug addict dead father. Blame him. Blame him. You duplicated what your father was doing. And you did it on YouTube. You just an addict on YouTube. You're not no, you ain't no deliberate addict. Stop lying. Take a live drug test. Stream it live and prove me wrong. I guarantee you're not going to do it because you know it's going to come back dirty. But you sit here and you drag black women. That was your friend. Michelle ATL can drag you every day until Jesus come back. She have a right. She's a black woman. You a black man that drag black women. That's a part of your business. So why are you mad at Michelle? Why are you mad at her? And she's a black woman. She have a right to talk about you. You talk about black women every day. All day. They wig, they smell, they size, they smell, etc. And you mad at Michelle ATL? Stop playing with me, you addict. Get to rehab and get clean, or you're going to end up like Whitney Houston. And we going to be singing I Look to You at your funeral. And talking about you while you laying in that casket. You did it. You were weak and pathetic. And you coming to the internet trying to have you the big bad, and you got played with over there the foxhole, and they kicked you to the curve. Eat that. Take that L. And everybody know it. Everybody that's on your side because they want your numbers. But you're not putting gay people on your platform, helping them. When the last time you put people, your counterparts, on a platform to help them? When the last time you done that, Funky? When the last time you took a low-income trans woman and made her get money? When the last time you took a low-income butch queen that wear nails, that is feminine, and put them on your platform and made them money? When the last time? You done that. I wait. If you such good for your community, when the last time you brought the L, the G, the T, the Q, the I, the A, the plus to sit on your platform so they can eat? You are selfish and pathetic. So don't you come here acting like you so righteous you ain't a damn thing but a piece of spoiled meat. Yes, it's personal. So don't stop acting like you love the community. When the last time you uplift the community on your platform so they can get a cash out, they can get a super chat, and they can have a thriving platform? I will wait. When the last time you seen these people sitting on this platform? When the last time you seen another gay with a wig on the platform? It's plenty of them. But they ain't on his show because he don't give a damn about them. He think he better than them while he's doing booger sugar up his nose. You would never be better than me when you have to snort stuff to forget about your problems. Never be better than me. You got to snort and shoot up stuff. You addict. And them black women feel the same way. Now go and party and play with them young men while y'all have a whole freak off in your apartment. And they play in your wigs, in your bikini thongs. Go. You got mad that Claudia showed you I'm a woman. I don't care nothing about you. I like to be entertained by you, queens, but you could be replaced like I play a new pair of shoes. And she showed you I'm the boss. I'm the head N-word in charge. I'm going to bring a man with a wig. And I'm going to bring her on the platform, your worst enemy, Flame Monroe. That's all Claudia. And she's sitting in the back eating it up. You can't get mad. You went over there. That was your friend. Did both of y'all get y'all feet together? It was raggedy feet. You got your feet together. Y'all got it fixed. Them toes was crusty and dusty and worn out. Y'all got it all fixed. None of the supposed to be your friend. So you can't get mad at Wiley that I'm talking about you. Can't get mad that I'm going to be in the chat on TGIF having a good old time and like, whoo, look at Funky. He lost his grade until he got fired. Pathetic. So go to your platform and go live. You're going to need them YouTube check because that's your only stream of income. You ain't got that Fox. Oh, that check gone. Dried up. And you smoked all of that you made over there. You smoked it up. You done snorted it up. It's gone. That's in your arm. That Fox sold income, if they paid you $30 million, it wouldn't have done nothing but went to your veins. Went up to them nostrils. Them leaky, crusty nostrils. You can't get mad at Wiley. Because I'm going to talk about it. Because it's all funny. And it makes Michelle ATL get more clout, more visibility that she was right all along. Jackie Dineva was fired. And you got to eat that. And then the sad part, you try to make fun Michelle ATL this weird person. This is a successful, black, educated, a woman with multiple streams of income. You tried to label this woman a stalker. This woman was your landlord and friend that gave you a place to sleep for you and that stanky, stinky dog. She gave you shelter. If Claudia and Al was such your friend when your butt didn't have a pot to piss in and a woman to throw that in, why they didn't give you a place? Talk back to me in this chat. If you got all that love back, T.S. Madison, why didn't she let you stay in the chateau? Out there in Georgia with her and her child, Chi-Chi. It was a black woman that gave you shelter. You should bow down and kiss the feet of Michelle A.T.L.N. Brown. Because when you didn't have shelter, she gave you a place with bad credit, multiple evictions, and took a risk, and you screwed over. And you trying to cover that up. She have a right. She could talk about it for 100 plus more years if she wanted to. She helped you get on YouTube. She helped you become a blogger. She taught you the game. And now you think you made it and you trying to poop on her and you losing. You teamed up with Jason Lee. That failed and flopped. You went over there with Claudia and those feet and Brother Al. That failed and flopped. You tried to go over there with TV One. Failed. Flopped. You taking the L's. You tried to bring back the Queen's Court from the grave. That have failed and that have flopped. Because if you were so popular, why that show's still not on the air? When you were supposed to be the one to replace Kaya, and it failed miserably. She couldn't sell a ticket. Didn't nobody want to go to that Queen Supreme Court, eat Miss Mary dry, spoiled, rotten chicken. It failed. They didn't want that dry macaroni and cheese with all that gasoline leaking from her motor wheelchair. So you mad because we talking about you good. Yes, I'm going to talk about you directly. You wrong, you stinky, and an addict. Get clean. Then we can have a clean conversation. We can't have no clean conversation with no addict. Are you stupid? Until you get sober, then we can talk to you professionally. Until then, you raggedy and an addict, get clean. That should be your New Year's resolution 2024. You shouldn't put no sugar down your nostrils. Shooting it up your veins. That's why you can't even get blood taken out, because all your veins is out of order because you used it up with that poison. And you mad. Can't get mad. I'm going to talk about you. Go get Jason to go defend you. Go get the other guy with the skelly roses in his back. Go get him to go defend you. Nope, they laughing at you too. They trying to get that job. They got all the applicants. They all beat down Foxhole to get that job. They begging Claudia, please come on my platform. I want to get a job. Make it make sense. He's on his knees begging. Another guy in a wig begging. They all begging for that job. Because that master know we can always replace these Negroes. We ain't going to pay them fairly, but they love us so much we can screw them over. That's why that show going to always survive, because they always going to get another Negro to take over. There's always going to be some Negroes that's going to do that position. They don't give a damn. Pay fair, who cares? You had Negroes on a documentary to do a show about Tory Lanez, and they did it for free. They got paid for clout. Then we brought a white woman on the show. She said, no, I'm not going to get paid for clout. I'm going to get a stipend. She went to the white folk. That white woman went there with those glasses. They gave her $500. The two black people, the double mid twins, they got $0 and $85,000 million clout, but no cash. They got clout. Megan got the $500. They ain't got nothing but clout. And she's selling t-shirts calling googly eye merchandise. And you mad. So catch me on TGIF to see my Chicago brother / sister, Flay Monroe, while she sit in the seat that an addict sit in. And we're going to be there in the comments talking, having a good old time. And Flay going to be watching from the sideline mad and upset. Who cares? Only thing Flay gonna do is go on to his his dealer and shoot up, snurf up, and have a good old time. All right. So, yeah, she said, yeah, the reporter bag selling crazy eyes. It's funny. Yes, oh boy, but you better take it and get that money. You better take it to get that money. Now we got to talk about Vivica Fox and Taraji. Now, Vivica Fox is a woman that did all this massive plastic surgery. She looked terrible and mad, and she is she's a house, whatever you want to call it. So this woman, TMZ, this is how white folks divide black culture. They went to Vivica Fox. So what do you think about Taraji and not getting paid fairly? This is Vivica. Oh, Vivica showed up. Did she show up? Oh, Vivica. Vivica got on her glasses. Oh, Vivica got her glasses on. And she was up there. Vivica was out there signing. Baby Vivica Fox was out there doing what she doing. Up there pretending to sign autographs for her 3 fans. She was looking at, what Taraji's going through. I don't have those problems. And I wish you where I get paid fairly. They pay me so well. And I just don't have that issue and those problems at all. I just don't. They love that. Now you can tell Vivica Fox, her wardrobe look like she's suffering. She ain't getting paid them high $1 million deals, but she loved those people so much. She loved the master so much that she threw her sister under the bus. That heifer should have shut up and kept quiet. She didn't. That's why they're always able to thrive in society and divide us black folks, because they always can find a Negro out there and they will be on their side. Now, Vivica know if she had any good common sense to say no comment. Yes, black actors need to get paid fairly. It is an injustice. I stand with my sister. You supposed to stand on cold. But that low-down plastic surgery, bad BBL, decided to throw Taraji under the bus. And all what Vivica have to do to keep a job, she got to do a commercial. She got to do a podcast. She got to sell some bad wigs from China to keep a check. You got to do that because you heifer ain't making the money in Hollywood. Why do you have to sell wigs? You selling wigs to pay your mortgage, because when you go there and act on Tubi, on all these other shows, when you do all of these other Lifetime movies, they ain't giving you no $500, $800 million, $6 million to do that movie. You barely getting $150,000. And then you got to share that with your driver, your stylist, your makeup artist, and your plastic surgeon. So you in the hole. So that's why you have to do commercials. Sign up to get a warranty. Sign up for this, because you got to pay your bills by any means necessary. You just can't be like those mainstream white actresses just can do one movie and live well for the rest of their life. You got to have all these side hustles just to pay your bills, because you're damn sure ain't paying it just by doing movies alone. So take that ink pen and shove it up that bad plastic surgery nose, because you sat there, you threw Taraji under the bus. And let's not even talk about Fantasia. The woman couldn't even read. She ghetto, ratchet, and she just happened to be invited. She can't read. That's why she was able, they can just screw over Fantasia, because the woman couldn't even read the Bible. She loved the Bible because she couldn't read the scripture. That she would definitely have to listen to her grandmama when she was up there preaching just to hear. Fantasia was too busy licking and lapping, getting screwed, but couldn't read a book. So of course she is show, I'm a Southern girl. I love to just drive myself. So they could just use Fantasia. If you can't read, you will always be a slave. So you can just go head on with Fantasia. Let's not even make her a part of the conversation, because she can't even read. Mary had a little lamb. She can't read it. She just like Holly Berry out there losing Isaiah in the beginning, because it was her, and she was in the car was cold, she can't even read. Don't ask her no question. Just tell her to pick up a book. She couldn't read it. That's why she gets screwed. That's why she lost everything twice, because she couldn't read the contract. She can't read the bank statement. She can't even count. That's why she keep losing. She can't read. All right. Thank you all so very much for coming on. Did I talk about everything? Oh, we got to talk about Katt Williams. We got to talk about Katt. We got to talk about Katt. All right, Instagram, y'all head over to YouTube, because they already calling my phone. Fox Soul is calling my phone right now. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So let's talk about Katt Williams. Now, we love Katt Williams, but Katt Williams is messy. So he's hiring Kevin Hart ex-wife to do comedy, and she does comedy, and he said, listen, I'm going to hire her. I think it's a great suggestion. I don't care what nobody say. Katt, that's a chess move. Use people, make the money. It's going to be fine. It's on the internet. I'm going to the show. If y'all pull up to Dallas, I'm going to go. If y'all go to Chicago, I'm going to go. You go to California, I'm going. I'm going to the show, because I'm more interested for Katt Williams, because he stood on business. He stood on business. And I don't care what nobody say, Katt Williams, you are good in my book. Because you keeping it real. You doing a power move. And you doing a power move. And that's what I say. I love you, and you because you doing a power move. Work with Kevin Hart. He don't care nothing about his ex-wife. He cheated on his ex-wife, cheating on his current wife. So go on and work with her. Make her a superstar. Make her something that her ex-husband couldn't do. Do it. Stand up for that black woman. Anybody that want to make sure a black woman eat so they don't just have to depend on no child support, Kevin Hart is good in my book because he dumped her and moved on with his life. And another true iconic man, Cat Williams, that's more funnier than Kevin, said, listen, let me pick up your wife and let me give her resources and a platform so she can make millions. Because Kevin is a trashy man. He cheated on every woman that he had. He cheated on his employees, screwed them on the couch, messed up the couch. They had to replace it because of the stench, the smell, the juices from that yoni, and all of the menstrual cycle women that he slept with. And he did it to his current wife. Then he lied and said his friend set him up and got his friend messed up with FBI, and he got all charges dropped because Kevin is that type of man. Kevin is a cheater. He ain't gonna stay faithful to no woman because it ain't too many wealthy men that is faithful to women. You already got poor black men that cheat on their women. What do you think a man with all that power gonna do? They gonna share that ping because a powerful man like to have option, like they have option with cars, like they have option with houses, like they have option with expensive clothes. They are not going to just be with you only, no matter how you think your yoni is so golden and so juicy and so slick wet. They ain't gonna stay with you only. Dr. King didn't even stand with karate only. Dr. King was slinging it. After he got to say, I had a dream that one day that black man and the black woman would be able to sit at a table, the Gentiles and the Gentiles. And he went to that hotel room and started strewing those women. And his wife, Coretta, because they tried to bring up them recordings, she had to fight her dead husband to keep his skeletons in secret. Because he was cheating on Coretta. He cheated on that woman. He went to that mountaintop of that yoni. He went to that land of them lips and cheeks. He did it. And Coretta, his wife, had to take it to keep the movie going. Anyway, back to Kevin. These people gonna cheat. I don't care if you're an activist. Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. He was tearing up other women and got her pregnant. Because you're still a man. I don't care how good you speak and teach. Cheater. That's why people like using Coretta, because what they're saying, not because she was an activist and because she helped to get Nelson Mandela free and she helped uplift her husband to get the King Center. They're saying we need a Coretta. Let me do effed up stuff and cheat on like Dr. King did, and I need a woman to hold me down in my mess. That's why they bringing up Coretta and propping her up. Because she stood by a cheating man. It's okay. He got a holiday. He did a lot of good for people. But as a man, as a husband, he wasn't a good husband. He cheated. It was a movie that they did about Betty Shabazz and Coretta. And the woman that played Coretta, and she said Martin was no saint. They said that in the movie. Let's not act like that didn't exist. It's recordings of Dr. King getting it in with other women. They got the recording. And the only reason you haven't seen it yet Because Coretta fought and sued the government. Baby, you better know your history. But they done documented and said it went on. It was Coretta that stood up and said, no, y'all had no right to have these wiretaps. You had no right. It was illegal. No, you cannot put it out. She stood up for that. I had to tell her children, we need to stand on code. Not be like Vivica Fox and you be out there agreeing, yeah, he did it. They all had to say he was a good husband. They had to say pretty much stand on code for the purpose of the people. Coretta took a lot. And Coretta is many black women, how they have to take stuff, knowing a man is cheating, but they got to keep silent just for the bigger moment, for the family, and just for Coretta thing, it wasn't just her children. Dr. King was standing up for rights for black people. So she couldn't be out there trying to drag Dr. King. It would derail the civil rights movement, and we will still be saying, oh, massa, putting our head down for the white man. So she just had to take it and still walk out there with her nice skirt, stockings, and still stand beside the man and cheat on her, singing We Shall Overcome. Knowing that her man is cheating. Because they sent the evidence to Coretta. They wanted Coretta to put it out there, drag him. They wanted Coretta to do the dirty work. But she said no. She stood up for her husband. That's why Big Thick Lips Jonathan Wright is bringing up Coretta. So many words, let me cheat, let me do my thing. I want you to stand beside me like Coretta Scott King. That's the whole point. And if you don't know that, you ain't read no history book. You ain't read none. Hush up. Have several seats. Only a person that read a book will know what I'm talking about. He's telling the truth. You got to be. Everybody knew that Dr. King was a cheater. He was not a good husband. He wasn't a faithful husband. He wasn't faithful. While he was out there protesting and marching, he was to other women. It's other women that's written. They have wrote books about other women that Dr. King slept with. People, I could just go on. Do your research, baby. Look at Jesse. He cheated on his wife. He cheated and got her pregnant. Got a child by another woman. And then when they talked about it on Barbershop, when Cedric made a joke, Jesse got mad. He didn't get mad about the jokes about Rosa Parks. He got mad because you put my dirty laundry in a high-value motion picture film. And that's why he got mad at Cedric. Why would you put that joke out there? No, he didn't give a damn about Rosa. Jesse didn't really care about Dr. King. Coretta didn't even like Jesse like that. She couldn't stand Jesse. To be technical, Jesse and Dr. King almost fell out because a lot of Dr. King advisors wanted Jesse to replace Dr. King. They wanted Jesse to replace Dr. King because they felt like Dr. King was out of touch. He was too old and out of touch. Get some history. One day, Dr. King got so upset, got drunk, cussed out his staff members and said, listen, I'm going to just pack my bags, go to England, open up me a church in the UK because I got an offer. I leave it. He just got mad. He got really drunk, and Dr. King was drinking. The man got drunk. He was under a lot of pressure because his team did not like that he was out there standing up for Vietnam. They said, bruh, we don't need to be worried about that. Let's worry about these civil rights issues. Come on, baby, do your history. And Dr. King got drunk. He went off on his team and left. And he had to get sober and come back and do a lot of apology. So, baby, you got to know your teeth. When I read that in that book, I thought, because I knew that Dr. King smoked. He was a smoker, but I didn't know he was a drinker. And I said, the doc was drinking. And if you drink it, you see a good-looking woman, you're going to be scarred out. You got to read. It's in the book. You got Dr. King Day, taking my little holiday, reciting his speeches because he made great speeches. His work, his sacrifice helped me live to be able to be free to talk. So when I see a white person, I ain't got to put my head on down. Yes, sir, boss. I salute you, boss. I can look them directly in their eye. Do you know back in the day, we could not look at a white man in his eye? I had to put my head down. You couldn't take care of a white woman. You couldn't even look at her. We have came so far. Yes, we got a lot to do, but back in the day, our ancestors couldn't even look at a white man. They didn't even call you man. They call you a boy. And then black folks had to come out there and say, I am a man. How do I know? It's because I read the history books. I talk with my grandmother. I've talked with my grandfather that lived in that era. This is when I know that Chicago wasn't all that liberal and great, because my grandmother said when she came from Georgia to Chicago, the white woman was trying to kick her out her seat. Was trying to push out her seat. And she said this was happening in Chicago. And if you read your history about Chicago, it ain't that liberal. Because when Dr. King came here, he wanted to change up the housing for black folks. He felt like black folks shouldn't be living in the gutter, in the ghettos, that he really thought it was in the South. But he went to, because the people up north were saying, listen, we got issues up here in Chicago. It is not milk and honey like everybody trying to make it seem. So he came up here. Them white folks in Marquette Park started throwing bottles, rocks, bricks at Dr. King. Then Dr. King was hauling up, trying to recover. He said to the media, I didn't even have this much stuff going on in Birmingham, Alabama. He told them it was worse. We going through worse stuff in Chicago than they was going through in the South. Them white people stood against Dr. King, said, get out of here. You ain't welcome. In that same city, it's like that today, it is still segregated. You go to some areas, because I remember recently, about 7 years ago, some black folks, I think they went to Oak Park, some white suburbs, majority of the suburbs is mainly cops, like police officers. It's like a cop area. So the black folks, they decide to go protest. They called me, say, hey, Wiley, you going to come to the protest? I said, hell no, I ain't going to that protest, because they're going to fight back. I'm not about to put my life in. I ain't go. So them black folks, they got ran out that area. Them white folks ran them out. Because they said, what do you think? They said, how could this be? This supposed to be so, it ain't liberal. Yeah, it's liberal for them, but you still black. Anyway, let me not show my little history. All right. I ain't going to show my little history. I ain't going to show my little history. You can't get mad at me. I just pick up a book and read it. And now, if you don't know how to read like Fantasia, you don't need to. Get Audible. Sign up for Audible. Sign up for Spotify. You can read the Audible, and the author can read the book. Do you hear what I'm saying? So you got to read. This is why they didn't want us to read. Because they can control you when you don't have knowledge. It's hard to control a knowledgeable people. It's hard to control a people that's knowledgeable. That's why Republicans and these conservatives get black history out of school. We don't want you teaching our children about history. We want to go back to that time. In order to go back to it, we must erase the history of it and change the narrative. That's why they're fighting so hard to get history, black history, out of the schools. Because they want to go back of controlling us. So piece by piece, there's destroying the institutions by erasing the history and changing it. Instead of calling them slaves and say they was enslaved, call them domestic workers and that they was developing skills. Don't say that they was, no, they were domestic workers. They were planters. excuse me, domestic workers, they didn't get no check. Baby, if they didn't get out there and work, they was, let's not go there. They erasing it in history. They erasing it. Baby, these white folks, these white mothers going to these school districts getting superintendents fired. You want to teach some history? You gone. You're going to lose that job. We don't want Black history being taught. So you parents, while you twerking, playing with yourself, screwing your baby daddy, you better make sure you teach your children about the history, because it's a saying that if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. That's why I tell my nieces all the time to pick up a book. That's why I play books. I know they get tired of me. I play books in the house. You're going to hear a book. You're going to hear about Dr. King. You're going to hear about Nelson Mandela. You're going to hear about the Black women, Dorothy Cotton, how she was an advisor for Dr. King, how it was Black women helping. You're going to hear those names. I know you don't want to hear about it. You want to up there see a little TikTok. But right now, you're going to be schooled, because you ain't going to be ignorant around me. You're going to know a piece of history. You're going to know the first mayor of Chicago was Black. And them white folks in city council from his same party didn't like it, gave him as much hell as the opposite party. You're going to know that. This is why I have to do it, because if you don't want that generation to be doomed, you got the knowledge, share it. And this is why when I go to the public library, I have books all on the table, because I understand image matter. An imagery as a child, they see stuff, and it's very powerful when it comes to it. So that's why you put books like that. That's why when she's in the car with me taking her to school, you're going to hear activists. You're going to hear powerful Black women. I'm not going to always play music. You're going to hear stuff. You're going to hear Minister Farrakhan. You're going to hear Sister Ava Muhammad. You're going to hear those people. So when you get in school, know that you have somebody in the family that ain't ignorant. You're going to be educated. You're going to hear African hymns. You're going to hear that. Now, I talk mess on YouTube all day, but I don't talk about mess 24/7 in my real life. You catch me reading. All right. Now, Funkin' Dineva, you there? I know you're slowing up some. Now, let's see if we could go. Let's see if you can come on the show, Funkin' Dineva. I know you listening. And you come on the show right now if you want to. Come on the show, baby. Okay? All right. Let's see if we can open up the phone lines. If you free, come on the show. Because I'm going to go in on you, whether you like it or not. See, I can be pro this, and I can drag you. That's why they mad. I know I look good. Y'all say, Wally, you look good. I look like a snack, of course. I'm Esha bye-bye. So let's go to the phone lines. I don't know if y'all want to call in today, but we give you a chance to call in if you want to call in. We invited Funkin' Dineva to come on the show. He have not answered our phone call. But we invited him. All right. Anybody want to call in? 972-674-9462. If you got on a good wig, if you got a good haircut, if you raggedy looking, because we welcome raggedy people too. If you look bad, you can come on the show. I came on the show with a runny nose for 10 years. So I just now got my nose from not running. So listen, come on here. If you want to hit the link and bring your beautiful chocolate self, your beautiful self on here, you were more than welcome to come on. The number is on the screen here. We've been on here for an hour. I look good. I love being Black. I'm about to go to the gym after this broadcast. While I'm at the gym, I'm going to be watching TGIF. While I work on this BIDY. Monkey is slipping up the COCO. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley. How you doing?
Blessed and highly favored.
That's good. Looking good, Wiley.
I know I look good and you sound good, but go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so great show, but here's the thing. I think I'm like the only one that don't think Vivica A. Fox was in the wrong. Like, why should she lay on a sword for a bunch of women that she ain't even cool with or who she ain't even friends with? Like, let's take the color out. If that wasn't her experience, then why does she have to stand with somebody who may have experienced that? Vivica A. Fox, she was a talented actress back in the 90s. Now she's still relevant and booked and busy to this day by doing commercials or doing like little side gigs. I feel like if as quiet as it kept, honestly, all the actors need to be doing that, doing little podcasts and doing more work because let them tell it they broke. They struggling. That was the whole point of everybody protesting and crying and stuff. Reason why Monique was out there because them checks to check wasn't adding up to how they want to live. So I don't know. I just don't think that Vivica Fox was wrong for just saying that
And
wasn't her
this is why
experience.
And this is why it's the failure of TMZ. And this is why people need to support this platform so I can ask Vivica A. Fox the question. And this is the question I would have asked her on The Wiley Show with my phone. Vivica A. Fox, have you ever gotten a $10 million movie role? Yes or no?
That's a good
That's the
question.
question.
That's a good question.
And if
Yeah.
she say no, then you have to stand aside there because there is no black actress getting a 10 to $15 million movie role. Name one.
I don't know. I
No,
don't know
answer the
none.
question.
I
Name
would
an
have to say
actress that is
Angela
getting
Bassett,
a
maybe.
10 to 15 to $20 million movie role. Name one.
Maybe Angela Bassett.
Excuse me? She ain't getting no 10 to $15 million movie role.
You don't think so?
No.
That's the only top tier actress
And
I know that
she's
should be
not
getting
getting
that
a
money.
10 to $15 million movie role.
Okay, well that's
So that's
shocking.
the
That's
point. So
shocking.
that's the point that the Taraji is saying, that the Monique is saying, black woman is not getting those type of offers. But you can name over 10
But
white
okay, Wiley,
women. You
but
can
why
name
would
over
nobody
10 white women that are getting that and more.
I'm here with you, but it's like you was the only person that was talking about it when Monique had said what she said about the industry. I remember you covering it but wasn't doing it in a negative way. All the everybody else was doing it in a negative way. But
Thank
then
you
when
for
Taji
that.
do it, everybody was, oh yeah, we all gonna stand behind. But
Thank
it's
you.
just like,
I
why
stood
say
up for
something
Monique.
now?
Even
You
even
did.
Viola Davis, baby, she's up there, right? She said
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
you a
Yeah,
black
she
male
ain't getting
street.
paid
And
$10
she
million
said,
dollars.
I know don't get the pay. We all went out to Yale. We went out to Juilliard. I'm nowhere near Rose. I'm nowhere near money. But when I get on the phone, you're a black male street. That's what Viola
Hmm.
Davis said. The one that ain't got no eyebrows.
Yeah, I forgot
Said
about
it.
her. Hmm.
So again, ma'am, that's why black-owned media matters. Because TMZ is not going
Hmm.
to ask that question. You know why? Because they don't want the narrative. Their interest is to uplift white people. But a black host would have asked Vivica, have you gotten a 10 to a $15 million movie role? That would have
No,
knocked
you're
that
right.
whole argument right there while she was doing that pen. How much did you
But it's
get
just
paid when
like,
you did a movie with Will Smith? Did they give you that multi-million-dollar deal? How much did you get? You asked
but it's
that.
like this, Wiley. It's like this, Wiley. It's like when you go into the workforce. Some people want to work hard to become a manager, and some people just want to work just to be entry level, just to get by. It's like maybe she just didn't it
Or
because it almost
some
like Steve
people,
Harvey.
or
It's
it's the
almost
third
like when
thing,
that
or
time.
some people don't give a damn what the master is doing to me because I'm a dedicated slave. I don't want to be
Okay,
free. I love my master. If he pay me pennies, then I's all right with that.
so do you think Vivica Fox and Steve Harvey is one of the same.
One
Because
of the same.
remember
Only
on your
difference with
last
Vivica
show,
Fox, she got a
mhm.
weave, a women union, and a messed up nose job.
Yeah. I
So that's
mean,
the
yeah,
point
I guess
about Vivica A.
I see what
Fox
you're
is
saying.
because the reason why they're not back on Fox Soul, they wanted more millions. And Claudia said on the show, we require so much. And Fox said, no, this is too much money. We're going to cancel it. But those black women, Vivica A. Fox, Claudia, and what was the other women on the Queens with T? They could have did their own YouTube channel and made $150, $200 million.
On their own, yeah. I
Why
agree
go to
with
that?
that.
But that's because these black folks feels like white cold water is better than black owned cold water.
I agree with that. I
People
agree. I
love
mean, well,
white
yeah, well, I look at the
validation.
situation
They
different
just
then.
call it what it is. You love
Mhm.
white people. You love it, the mistreatment, because you love them. And you'll be over there, even though you know you got, because you blind. You got the style. Vivica got all the cameras. She got the money. Why do y'all have to go to Fox? Anybody know about Fox? What did they do when they had all them black shows, Martin, Living Single? They built that network. Soon when they got profitable, they fired and
Cancel
canceled
that.
those black
Mhm.
shows.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with
So let's
that.
be
I
clear.
agree.
So when the enemy tell you who they are, you got to believe them. Baby, they told us back in 1619 when they brought our people in chains.
Yeah, that's right.
You just got to wake up. The problem is that people that having and crying is for those that have been complacent, just like Taraji. She just tired of faking it. You're going to get tired of being screwed. Somebody going to speak up. Somebody's going to say something. Throughout history, black folks have stood up. When blacks was free, when they had the Freedom Bank, look at the amount of money the black people deposited in it, and they screwed over the black wealth. Just read a history book. This is why they work so damn hard to erase history. Because once you read history, you will know how to maneuver in today's society. But if you don't read the history, you ain't gonna know how to maneuver around society because you didn't even read about what your ancestors and our forefathers went through. Once you read it and they gave us the blueprint, we should be thriving. But we think it's all right. We on TikTok, we on Twitter. All right. But if you look, they done already gave us the blueprint. It's out there. Just do what they already put it in the book.
Mhm.
Anything, just
I
to
agree.
summarize the civil rights era, the movement. Anything that black people got, from the shirt to glasses to shoes, they fought to get it. You must continue the fight. And the more you get quiet, they're going to still take away. Because right now, they taking away the rights. Oh, y'all got that Voters' Right Act? Oh, okay. We're going to challenge that act. Take it away. All you black women, y'all want to give money to black-owned companies? That's unfair. What about Chinese people? Why can't they get along? That's a violation of the Constitution. So they're fighting the courts because they pull a page out of Thurgood Marshall page because his whole
Mhm.
strategy was to get rights. He went through the courts. That's how he was able to get rights, the Board of Education, and he was able to get right to desegregate schools because he said, let's use the courts. And the Supreme Court in that era, they was up there helping black people get stuff by the courts. So conservatives back in the 50s, they said, oh shit, we got to get the courts. These black folks getting all that right through the courts, so let's take over the Supreme Court. So when Trump was elected, oh, we love Trump. His whole purpose, Trump elect young white judges that believe in conservative rights. Let me break it down. That believe in rights against black people, that will take every single right that take it away through the courts. That's why they've been taking it away. That's why the courts have changed. He packed it, and they're snatching black folks' rights away right before your very eyes. And we don't concern about that because we're on Twitter worrying about Krishan and Blueface. While we worried about that, they in the courtroom trying to take away your rights. Voting, it'll
Right.
take them rights, so they don't need to vote. Let's go back to them counting the jelly beans in the jar. That's why they're fighting. And that's why organizations like the NAACP are in court fighting for us. And they use black folks. The NAACP ain't doing nothing. But you ain't going to tell the NAACP. They in court right now fighting for people to give us representation in Congress because they don't even want us to have our own representative. They don't want that. So the courts have to step in. And to the Supreme Court credit, they stood with the NAACP Legal Defense Fund and all those people fight. They said, no, this is totally a violation. You got to give they got to have representation in Congress. They want to take that away. So this is why, again, brothers and sisters, this is why when I entertain people on purpose, I have to talk about what's going on in the real world. I got to talk about, after we get to talk about Blueface, they still trying to take away my rights as a black man, try to take away your rights as a black woman, taking away your rights, what your children should learn in the school. That's why we have to have these balance of, I got to give you the mess, but I also got to educate you. Because while we laughing, they strategically saying, we got to take that away. We got to they keep not vote. Let's take it away. Let's make it hard for them to vote. Why do you think in Georgia they passed a law? And I'm sorry I got to say this because I'm fired up. You cannot sell water, give water to people that standing in line. It's illegal. Because they rather you drop from thirst to leave than to give you water. Why is it that I cannot give you water or food while you in line? Because they don't want that, because they don't want you to vote. They already got to deal with that Voters' Right Act. So we don't want to feed you. We don't want you to vote. We don't want you to get people to help you. We want to take over you. So that's why black folks have to study the law and go across the street, and folks will have to walk and go get their own water and thirst. Baby, this is the game that's being played. You better wake up while you sleep. And I get it. I know what people understand. I know you sleep and you rest and you got stuff going on, but it's a game being played and they're trying to take over stuff. Look what they did to Harvard University. Look what they did to that black woman. They destroyed her. Oh, plagiarism. Get out. We don't want no black woman leading Harvard. That was the fastest tenure as a president. That woman didn't even serve a solid 6 months. She was out of there. They don't want you there. And as soon as when educated black folks get it, they will understand it. It is better to build your own institutions, because when you try to go to their institutions, they're going to not accept you. I don't care how educated, how many degrees, how big, how thick your resume could be 3,000 pages. They don't want you because you're black. They don't mind you being a cook. They don't mind you being a janitor, wash them windows, fold the clothes, being a maintenance, fix the door. But you ain't gonna sit there and be no president. Oh no, we're gonna destroy that. And she was gone. And she gone. She ain't that president no more. Poof, get up out of here. So that's why I'm passionate that you all better learn. So when Vivica Fox did that, she did a disservice to her race. And she knows she did. That wig, that nose, them botched lips did a disservice because she stood on business. This ain't no time for you to be shady. This is a time for you to stand up for the purpose of your people. And she did that. And they said she stepped down. Oh, she had to step down. When you get people to resign, you're fired. Do you know how that goes? Okay, we allow you to give your resignation, meaning that we're firing you, but we'll let you save a little face to resign. Maybe you fire. Ain't nobody resigning if they good with you. You resign because it's a hostile work environment.
I just feel like
until you wake up.
I understand. I mean, I see it. I mean, once you break it down or whatever, I do understand. But I mean, I get it at the same time what Vivica Fox, said, but I understand like it's a bigger picture at hand, which I understand that as well. But like you said, until we start doing stuff our own and start producing our own, then it's always gonna be like that.
Yes, we're gonna always go at it. That's what I'm saying. You're right.
Now, Kevin Hart in Katt Williams' situation, like you gotta be a bold MF to hire, not only is his ex-wife, but it's his kid's mother to open up and like where they're from for the show. It's like that's the ultimate disrespect. And I didn't even know she even did comedy. So it's like, how the hell? I'm sorry. How you put Tiffany Haddish on the front line? How you open up the gate for Tiffany Haddish to be a comedian, and we all know she ain't funny, but then you don't do that with your kid mom? Like, it just will make sense for you to put her in position to get some money. I mean, Blueface, he may be kind of cuckoo, but at least he put his baby mamas in positions to get some money.
You can say that again.
So it's like, why he ain't do it. So that also says a lot about Hart, Kevin, whatever his name is, Kevin Williams, Kevin Williams' character, because it's like you know that your ex-wife, your kid's mother does comedy. Why you didn't open up the gate for her, but you open up the gate for Tiffany Haddish? So I do agree with your commentary on that. And the last one about what's that actor name saying that Megan Good was Jonathan? Something about that man is just something sneaky about him, just something I just don't like. The fact that she sat up there looking all like, oh my gosh, yes. The fact that she was sitting on the sideline looking like that while he compared us to Coretta, and everybody who has a freaking brain know that Martin Luther King was out here cheating on Coretta. And that's exactly the image I took. Like, when I first saw that he said that, I was like, so you basically saying that Megan Good, she's a doormat. I get it. Coretta put up a front because of the bigger picture. I probably would have did the same thing too. But it's like, to compare her to that and knowing the history of that, that's like an insult. That's like an insult. Why are you comparing this woman to another grown woman? Like, you don't even know what really happened between Martin Luther King and Coretta for your big lip butt to sit up there and say that. So I do agree with your commentary that was not a good example to express how you felt about Megan Good being on your side. Like, she looks stupid. How you go from a preacher man, a pastor, God-fearing man, to a man that's back and forth in court behind domestic violence? Like, regardless if he was found guilty or not, I don't know. Something about him just it don't sit right with me. So I agree. I'm gonna jump back in the bushes just in case somebody else tried to call in. But I do agree with you on everything. That Jonathan situation, that was embarrassing to me. But anyway, keep up the great work. And I'm on the workout journey too. So ever since you started going to the gym, I've been going to the gym. So keep motivating your audience.
And I hope you come to Vegas.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will be in Florida during that time, but if I know you have one every year, so next year I'll come next year for sure.
Okay.
I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on your New York special when you start doing your live shows.
Yes.
When you do your live shows, I'm for real. I'm gonna pull up for real.
Because where you from? Like, what area are you?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Oh, you're in Houston. Okay, so okay, good. Because
even if it's in New York, I'll fly to there.
Okay,
I swear, I just want you to just. It will be a key.
Yes, please join the email list too at Wiley Show Productions. Everybody join that. So when we have that announcement, y'all can get it first. So please email me and say, hey, Wiley, when you make that announcement, please email me so you can get that information. Because I notify people and everything, WileyShowProduction@gmail.com. Please do, because I would love to see you, baby, because I have a lot of stuff to say.
Yes, I can't wait till you have your live show. It's definitely going to be.
It's time.
It's going to be good. I believe it. And hopefully TGIF. See, here's the thing. They need to go ahead and bring you on the show. Like, I know we just said all that stuff about the networks and stuff, but I remember at one point in time, you would drop a video and then like the next day they'll do a live. And it's like the exact same topic. Like, they'll say that.
Because the thing is,
I think Funky was like repeating like some of your commentary. Like,
of course, they watch. I'm glad you know they watch
delusional.
Listen, we reached out to Claudia. I said, we
Oh
tag
my
Fox
God.
Soul, we tag the producers, we reached out behind the scene, but guess what? We still got to do. Listen, while we put the application in, I'm still at my workplace because it's just like when you have a job, right? You know you want to have something better, right? You want to have an extension on the
Right.
screen. You ain't if you smart, you still gonna be working your regular job while you put in the application. And if they say no, fine. I still got my
Right.
TV eye. I got two eyes and right here, okay? And one is
Oh,
smart.
well,
You hear
speaking
that?
of eyes,
It's right here. The eye wobbles. Okay, so we
man,
right here on our show, and I love my show. And when we have already sent our application in, we tag Claudia. But the
they
thing
feeling your
is,
commentary anyway. They might as well hire
they
you.
might as well. But can Claudia, can Brother Al, can they sit by the side of a man that is awesome, beautiful, intelligent, and did I say funny? I am funny.
Yeah.
Can you sit
Yes, you
beside
are.
me? Because I'm a whole lot of personality. Are you willing to sit
Al
beside
Reno,
this man?
hopefully Al Reno don't be jealous because then it's gonna be two good-looking black men
Yeah,
on the
dude, he gonna be
on the
kind of jealous. And
platform.
Al, see, he don't know. I'm a good entertainer. And you put me on the platform in the instance and stuff like I'll do it. I would do it. Of course, I would do it. Why not? That would be a good look for the Wiley to be on that platform. Absolutely. And that's why people is already reach out to Claudia. Don't hire Wiley. Don't hire him. But listen, I want you all to reach out to Fox Corporation, tag Fox every single day to let the Wiley Show be on there. And guess what? We gonna go live. After they go live, we just gonna be a part of the conversation. If they don't hire us, don't worry. I'll do a show right outside.
Yeah, you
the
still on
network.
you still a star anyway.
I'm still a star. So we already talking to the people. Just like in about 15 minutes, they're gonna have what's that heifer name? Flame Monroe. I'm gonna be right there in the chat being messy. And I'm gonna be right back on my platform breaking down my review of TGIF. We're gonna be bringing it on the Wiley Show.
Yes, I agree.
I love you. Thank you, ma'am. And you be safe out there and be safe. And thank you for calling in. I know Kevin Hart, he's right there saying, who is this woman? Why did she come against me? But you are loved.
Thank you. And I'll send my donations as soon as we hang up.
I'll
send it on Cash App right now.
I felt that right there and there. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so anybody else want to call in? The number is on the screen. But I put the number on the screen. If you want to be notified when I go live, go to WileyShowProduction@gmail.com. Send an email. We will notify you. 972-674-9462. If you want to call in, that is the number. If you want to call in, that is the number. 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. If you want to call in. All right, 972-674-9462. If you want to call in, now is the time for you to get your thoughts crossed or forever. Forever hold your peace. All right. 972-674-9462. If anybody want to call in, because I know a couple of people had called in, but you call in private. I can't call you back. So you have to keep calling in. You have to keep calling in because you call in private. I had like 4 private callers. So if you want to call in, that was the time. 972-674-9462. All right. That is the number. All right. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Hey, can you mute me in the back, please? Yeah, I heard something. Go ahead. I hear you now.
Okay, cool. What's up? What are you doing? What you up to? How's everybody in the chat? Hi. Happy New Year, Wiley. What's up?
Happy New Year.
Okay, I want to talk about it all, right? And it all started one day when I was young. No. You didn't like that? You didn't find me funny? No? I can't hear you.
Go ahead. I'm waiting on you to get on to the topics.
Okay, the Jonathan Majors thing, I just think people are putting too much into it. Like, so what he said, Coretta, so what? Like, people are going crazy for no reason. Like, it's not that deep. Regardless of how you felt about Coretta and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s relationship, that's the relationship. A lot of y'all grandparents, great grandparents and all of them and everybody, even some of y'all grandparents went through all of that. So what? Mind your business. What's done in their stuff is their business, and that's just that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. The whole thing with who is it? Who is it? The Vivica A. Fox situation. I feel like she's protecting what she has going on. She's not supposed to lose everything she has and everything she's built over again. It seems like people have forgotten that she was once blackballed, right, in Hollywood. You get what I'm saying? And now she's doing so much more, way much more. She has so much going on for her in her upper age and everything. And they trying to put this on Vivica. It's not Vivica's fault what is going on in the industry with everyone else. And it's funny how they want to try to jump down her throat as if she made the decisions or if she has something to do with it. Mind you, everybody that has worked with Vivica when she was the head of any project, nobody has anything bad to say. Why? Because she treats all of her staff and whoever else, her employees, very well, right? Or everyone. So I don't know what their issue is with that. Because when it was her going through it back in the day, nobody was saying anything. They let her go and do her little walk of shame in silence, just like they did with Monique. When Monique came out a few years ago, everybody, and she was like, boycott with me and this and this and that. Nobody wanted to boycott with her. It took her all of these years, but she stood firm, and now she has, she's received her money, and, she's on to doing whatever she's doing, right? Okay. And the Funky Dineva situation, I just think it's a mess. I really wish Flame didn't let Tasha K use him like that. Like, I just disagree with it from the beginning. I don't think Flame ever should have joined up with Tasha K for anything, honestly. But then again, I'm not looking at it as a business side. I'm just looking at it as somebody that's just the consumer of it all, So we shall see what happens. But hopefully nothing, much. Hopefully this just goes away too, because I just feel people need to stick together. And that whole Tasha case, it just seems like it's that in between the negativity. Everybody just wants to keep up drama. And I'm not for the drama with them. You get what I'm saying? Because I like Funky Dineva. I like Flame Monroe. So that's just that. That's how I feel about it.
I heard that. And do you think Flame Monroe was fired or he left?
The world may never know. Honestly, I don't even know. I didn't even think about that, As far as the left or got fired part, I didn't even think about that because of all the mess, And I think that I thought that was more important. Maybe because it's just fair and that's what everybody's talking about. See, that's what I get for being in it. You get what I'm saying? I didn't even think about that part of it, like whether or not he was fired or not, So, hey, the world may never know.
So you don't think he was
Thanks
fired?
for listening, man.
So you don't think?
I mean, it's possible, of course. What I'm saying is before you just asked me, I hadn't given it any thought. I would hope not, because if he was, then I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff that's going to go on.
Right.
Like in the back.
Do you think the Wiley show should be on TGIF? Your thoughts?
Of course. You should have been up there. Why not? Come on now. Come on. Of course, I believe you should have been up there.
Did you reach out to
Absolutely.
the Fox Soul to let them know?
Absolutely. Come on now. I already got you. Of course. Absolutely. You'll see my email.
Okay. Thank you so very
Oh,
much.
but back one more thing, if you don't mind. Okay, back to the Vivica situation.
Yes, ma'am.
I again, I know I said this already, but I don't like how they're doing Vivica. I really don't. You get what I'm saying? She's one of the jewels that we still have. You know, we lost a lot of gems. She's one that we still have, and they've been in the business long enough to know better. You get what I'm saying? All of these people have been in the game, like it or not, 20 years plus, right? They have no business acting like this. I would like to say more, but this isn't the time for that. So I appreciate it
So
on
you're
that
gonna
topic.
send them another email when you get done with me?
Fox Soul, yes, we need the Wiley show. Absolutely. We need the Wiley show. Come on now, that's why I'm here. We love the Wiley show. Wiley needs to be up there. And Marquise Wiley. Hello. Go check out the Wiley show. It is what it is. You gonna send some voice notes? You want me to make you the voice notes right now? You gonna record me right now and keep sending it?
Right.
Oh, we can do that too. Which voice would you like me to use?
You could use any voice that'll give me
I could do my Pam Grier. I could do my Vivica Fox. I could do my Taraji.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Let me take
can't
this
do no
other. Hold on. Let me
gays
take
though,
this other call too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good
Okay.
night, guys.
Bye bye. Love you.
Love you. Mwah.
All right. Bye bye. All right. Make sure y'all click the like button. Click the like button. Click the like button. Click the like button. Thank you. Click the like button. Ah, woo, hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, what's up, Wiley?
Hi.
Chat, y'all, what's going on? Called in to talk about Vivica.
Oh,
Yep, sure did,
yes.
because I
What you got
can.
to say about Vivica?
Yeah,
Because you called me all the
it
way from
needs to
Indiana.
sit down in that face. Can't keep smiling.
Oh.
Permanent smile on there. You done sat and pumped that face up so much, then you come out there like Madam. Does anybody remember Madam, the puppet? I'm kind of older. Anyway, you came out there all pumped up, talking about, that's a slap in the face for the black women who got something going on. Viola Davis complained about it. She has multiple awards. You got Taraji. Taraji is heavy in the game. You got Monique. But then you got women like bootlickers, like Vivica. Girl, you're not getting past Car Shield. You are typecast for life. You will forever be a mechanic in my eyes. Because you don't do that. You're going against the grain. If you so put up and never experienced that, why aren't you in any award nominated roles or movies? Why? I mean, no shade. She did I just watched it too. Something called Keeping Up with the Johnsons or the Joneses or something. That was good. I think it came on Lifetime. You the stepmama, don't nobody like you. You're typecast. 50 Cent even said it, girl, you do too much. Sit down. You need to sit down. Because it's women like her, Oprah, Gail, people, they don't, once they get up there, that's all they do. Bootlicking trustee. So it really is like she came out with a marker in her hand, walking like she was. Oh, honey, I've never experienced that. You right. You absolutely right. Because ain't nobody calling you. You are right. You never experienced that discrimination because ain't nobody checking for you. And that just is what it is. You done pumped your face up. And don't nobody like that. Y'all know when I seen Vivica pump her face up like that, I was too through. I used to like her. Used to watch, but I gotta watch the replay to have an opinion on anything else. But yeah, Vivica, no.
A lot of people are saying in the chat, next caller, they mad at the draft. I guess that's Vivica A. Fox cousin.
We all got opinions.
Yeah, you got an opinion. Did you
and we still producers.
Send them an email for me to get on Fox Soul? Because you look like you can write an old nasty email.
Well, let me tell you something, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. No, because I don't want you over there because it's dry. Your personality is way too. They would try and dub you down.
Oh yeah,
they would try
you
and
think they would try to dub me down?
Yeah, oh, for sure. Heck yeah. They would try and censor you to death. I mean, Funky was kind of censored. You know, he wanted to pop off. But that Halle Berry thing, about that. Now, at first when they said he quit or whatever, then I heard he got fired. I was like, messing around with that Halle Berry, whatever her name is. But then the girl turned around and really had the baby. So I'm like, you see, that was, I don't know, it's wild. No, you stay away from over there. We just gonna help build you up or get you on something more,
Okay.
get you some
But you
features
know
on
what?
something
Let me
else.
get on
Like we
camera
gonna start
because
spamming your name. We gonna spam your name.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
listen, I'm up here changing to get in the gym. So I'm up to put my shorts on, put some jeans over, and get ready for the gym. But I'm still doing the show because the gym can wait. The gym is 24 hours. But thank you for that point, because I never thought of that idea that I can't be wily and I have to be. I cannot dumb
You will
myself
not
down.
be
I'm
wily.
sorry, I got to be wily. If I can't be me, then it's
It'll
no,
work out
I
for
don't
you.
exist.
Yep, when it's authentic and genuine and out the mud like you doing, it's gonna work out
Yeah,
just
because I have to
patient,
be me
man. You
because I'm
know, we gonna.
already main, and that whole
That's it.
mainstream thing. Stop using that word mainstream. You want me to be white, baby? I'm
Okay,
black.
so
Stop.
there
When
is
people
no
use
mainstream.
mainstream,
You
what
know
is
what I
they
mean?
saying to market to
They're
white
saying
America?
that they have media. They have a media team that tracks all y'all, all your YouTubers,
Yeah, they
um,
track, and I do agree
Facebookers.
because at the end of the
Yeah,
day, black
y'all get
folks
to
they
see before
spend
they do.
money, and so I'm like again. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna try to dumb myself. I can't. I got to be me, and that's the reason why a lot of television shows is dying anyway. Because people trying to be something they're not. Be you. Be you.
You won't. Yep.
And
But
that's
see,
why
some
Zeus have
people,
gotten so much money because they said, wait a minute, it's a lot of ghetto people. Why not bring them on here? And they making
man, we the
millions
biggest
per
consumers.
month. Per month.
We are the biggest consumers, people of color. So I just
Yeah.
say
So
stay
why,
organic,
and
stay
if I don't
you.
get on Fox Soul,
Yeah.
guess what? I still
Man, ain't
got my
nobody
joy.
checking for
I
no
still got my
box of.
show.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna work out. I'm still gonna be great.
That's
Because
it.
again, I got the
That's
people.
it.
And somebody on the sideline say, Brother Wiley, I'm with you. And I'm speaking to the
And you got faith. Don't forget about that main ingredient, faith.
I
But
got
like I
the
said,
faith.
anything
I
worth
know God is
having is
gonna
worth
do
waiting
wonderful. I
for.
got the faith because I got the
Yeah.
work. If you working,
You
I
don't
got
get
the
the
faith.
fruit. You don't get the fruit the same day you plant the seed. You
Absolutely.
just gotta
So
just
look at
water it, and
me. I'm
every
beautiful.
day is
It's
not a
gonna
good day.
happen.
You know, it's a balance, and it's a balance here. You know, you have your good days and your bad days. Just remember, the bigger picture is
The
coming.
bigger
I'll be
picture.
right here rooting for you. I'm right up the street from you. I'm in Chicago too, like. But yeah, I'm glad
We
you're
gonna
back,
hang
and
out.
don't go. Yeah, we gonna link. But yeah, Vivica, bye.
Yeah,
Girl,
Vivica,
can't
she
even
look
stop smiling.
terrible. That body
Can't
is
even stop
like,
smiling.
I love my because people
Looking like Miss
let me tell you
Chancellor.
something. A consultant came to me that was a viewer of the show. He works in Hollywood. He said, Wiley, I think you need to fix your eye. I said, no.
Oh man.
I went to the eye doctor and I asked the eye people. They said, but we might have to do surgery again because they can go snap back to what it is. I said, I'm not about to keep going to no surgery. I said, I don't want to do it. Why should I have to fix something that I don't want to fix? If God gave me this, why it is people that have this same condition, why can they not see a person like myself, like, oh my gosh, I can do that too. Why do I have to change it to be something that I don't want?
You get your eye fixed. I ain't gonna know who you are.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why would I want it? My thing is, why would I want to get that fixed? And
if you can see and you don't have any headaches,
yes, I can see if I
okay.
couldn't see. I can see if I couldn't hear. Okay, I understand. But trying to have a quote unquote certain look, I'm happy what I have because this is how I stand out. Hello.
Right.
and why
your eyes
get to
and
their
ears, you only get
standards?
one set of them.
How
so
many women
careful.
have followed their standards and look how bad they looking now? Look at Vivica Fox. Look at all these women that did that to their bodies. Look at Fly. What was that? DC Young Fly baby mama. She did a mommy makeover. Where she at now? She maggot food because you're trying to keep up with an image. Just be
But I've seen something that was interesting. Do you know like that those surgeries were created for older women? So when they get in there, let's say 60s or 70s, shit, never if you black, yeah, I said it. But older women, and so if you're getting all the Botox now in your 30s and 40s, what you gonna do when you're 60 and 70? It's gonna be hard in there. What they call it, a brick. No, you're getting the surgeries too soon. A lot of the women getting BBL, you'll have a baby, you'll spread. You hear me? Your breasts to get bigger. But some women can't. Just be easy with yourself. It'll all come. But yeah, people just no patience no more. It's so quick. Everybody want to right now. I'm a little older, so you know I get it. Patience and faith is what's getting me through, and I do just fine. But Vivica could shut up. Mm-hmm.
You can say it again, that caller, and then somebody said, "Well, y'all don't understand. Vivica is in the industry, and maybe she comfortable, but we still call her out."
That woman said, "Get your car protected for life." Girl, I can't take you serious. Every time I see you, I'm gonna think about my extended warranty from here on out. Typecasted her. Yeah, see, Ice-T could get away with it because whatever. But yeah, we ain't checking for it.
You can say that again. Thank you, caller. They mad
Okay,
at
well,
you, but you told the truth.
that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna get back down here and get in there with them. All right, bye.
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 All right. Anybody? Anybody else want to call in? All right. Anybody else want to call in? Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. Hey, doing well. How are you?
Good. I wanted to call in and talk about the topic,
Go ahead.
of course. So I'm gonna start with Funky Dineva. I just think he does better off on YouTube, anyways. I don't know what the big deal is about him leaving Fox. Though I don't even think that many people watch the show, to be honest. Only when it was like some of the stuff that he said that was like controversial that made it. But other than that, the numbers wasn't really numbering. So I feel like he ultimately, like he said, he does better on YouTube. As far as Vivica goes, what if Vivica ain't never been like a girl's girl? That's number one. I don't even see her in that light. So I'm not surprised about what she said. However, I do think we have to take into account how different people manage their money. Now, Taraji can say like, well, I've only been paid this much. Why do we have more smoke for Vivica than the people who offer her those low pay rates? That's what I'm real confused about. Why the smoke is not for like Tyler Perry or any of the other people who, cash she was on.
Yeah, I agree.
So I just think that we need to lay up off of Vivica. People say that she's on Tubi and she's doing these commercials, but truth be told, those commercials make coin. Tubi movies definitely make a coin. So yeah, I think she just in her lane, and that's just what it is. I really don't blame Vivica at all.
Well, thank you so very much for calling in. Thank you. All right, y'all. Love y'all. You see. All right. About to get this day start. Well, let me go to the gym, child. I need to get a workout. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna drink a protein shake because I did not get any protein today. So, if you want to be a blessing to the show, there you go. The Cash App and the Zelle. If you want to be a blessing to us, we're going back live today. So y'all be on it. We're going back live today. All right, we're going back live tonight. All right, so give me a second where y'all come on in. Some of y'all have already been sending y'all donations in. Thank you all so very much. But we're going back live. We're going back live today. Okay. Thank you all. We're going right after TGIF. We'll be live. Right after TGIF, we'll be live. Right after TGIF, we will be live. Okay. Can y'all see me in the TGIF chat? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Can y'all see me in the TGIF chat? Let me know if y'all can see me in the TGIF chat. If y'all see me, tag me on the TGIF chat. Y'all need to be putting the Wiley Show hashtags in there. Y'all need to be putting the Wiley Show hashtag in there. Okay? Y'all need to be putting the Wiley Show hashtag in there. All right? If y'all don't know how to get there, I'm about to drop it in there. I just want y'all to see me in there in the chat. Can y'all see me over there? Let me know. All right? Thank you all so very much. Little Black. Oh, did they block me? Wait a minute. I got my backup page. Hold on, y'all. Let me go on my Fufu page. Did they block me over there? Don't worry. I got multiple pages. Hold on. Did I get blocked? Somebody type in the Wiley Show. Did I get blocked? Wait, let me go on the thing. Did I get blocked over there? Hello? Hey. Oh, okay. Yeah, tomorrow morning? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Yeah, because I'm trying to see it. Did I get blocked from Fox Soul? Okay. Let me go back into Fox Soul. I got you. They can't hear you. I'm just on Fox Soul. Okay. Okay. And also, can y'all let me know in the chat what they talking about in TGIF? Can we get a producer to give me the list of topics that they talking about? Can y'all give me the list of topics that they're talking about? I know they're talking about the Mississippi one. What was the first segment? They talking about the Mississippi, people in Mississippi. Okay. Y'all putting my hashtag in there. Put my hashtag in. Give me the one in Mississippi. We're going to talk about that. Mississippi. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay. The show is not over, you guys. I put y'all on mute because I'm trying to get myself ready for the gym. The show is not over. Y'all need to be in the chat. All the people that love Wiley so much, I need to see y'all over there. And I don't see y'all over there. Some of y'all I see. All the people that say they love me so much, where your hashtag at? That's why y'all baby daddy left y'all. Y'all didn't love that baby daddy. That's why he gone. Okay. Yeah, they did. I think they did. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I want y'all to be in Fox Soul. Y'all to be over there. Okay, they said Wiley Dragon fucking doesn't even give me the time step over there. I'm watching TGIF. We ain't stunning him dragging Tasha Katt. He an addict. Did he get high? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me put you. Okay, so he dragging Tasha K. We all knew that. Okay, give me the timestamp when he get done. I'm gonna go get this little workout in. Give me the timestamp. Can y'all give me the timestamp of that? Whenever he get done. But the TGIF, I'm not worried. That's $1 billion course. See, y'all small-minded. I know what I'm doing over here. Because they want boring and all that type of stuff. Y'all need to be, I don't care how boring it is. Get your other device and hashtag me up in there. Come on now. We thinking about the bigger picture. How many times have y'all screwed y'all man and y'all man was boring in the bedroom and y'all still had to sit there and pretend like he hidden the spot? Hold on. How many more minutes I got into the Uber get here? I got 7 minutes. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me get up on camera. How many times have y'all sat and y'all man that wouldn't be bored, you didn't make you come or anything like that? You had to pretend. So pretend like you like that show and defend the Wiley show, okay? Can you do that? At least go in the chat, leaving a hashtag. Y'all need to be tagging Claudia and Foxo and Al and them and put me on Foxo. Put me on the network. Okay? I see y'all come. I can't be in 2 places at once. But let me go to the I'm sorry, I can't be in 2 places at once on the internet. Okay, here I go. Okay, yeah. Okay. 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 Now this is how y'all should do the hashtag. Let me show y'all how y'all should do the hashtag. Because some of y'all ain't doing it right. You hashtag like this. Go to the chat. That's how you hashtag. Y'all see how I did that hashtag? With the hashtag The Wiley Show. Let's see if y'all can get it together. This is how you're supposed to do the hashtag, you guys. This is a hashtag. That's a hashtag. That's what y'all should be showing up in there. That's the hashtag. There you go. I see it. We got 1 person with the correct hashtag. Okay, where's the hashtag? Okay, we got 2 people. Okay, let's see. I'm watching the chat. I'm seeing the people that can love me so much. Okay, we got 1 person with that hashtag. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got 2 people. Okay, we got 3 people. Okay, or 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Okay, y'all are okay. Let me go watch TGIF. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so very much, and I will see y'all later. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you all for the donations. Y'all make it possible for me to travel to the gym and continue to work on this body. My personal trainer costs $250 a month. Some of y'all have already sent in donations because y'all love my body being worked on, and this is something to help my body. I'm not doing this to eat up the money. I'm doing this to make sure my body can be snatched. I want this body snatched. So when y'all see me, y'all should be playing in y'all hotel rooms in Vegas. There's a meeting in my bedroom. You want me there. I want y'all lusting after me when I go to Vegas. So I think everybody that send a cash app in, because we got to pay how much we got to pay next. When is that payment due for the gym? That payment is due on the 18th, $250 and $250 for the gym payment. For the personal trainer, we want to make sure that's paid. So those donation, and that's to help the show. Because if I look good, I smell good, and help the show. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Okay, thank y'all so very much. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Don't you ever forget about God, because He loves you, you, and you. Y'all bless it. Y'all will see me over there, the Fox at TGIF. Peace.